Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. You thought we were lying. You thought we didn't have more races for you. When we said an hour, we meant an hour. Okay? And we got quite the match for you. All right? We've got Mülayim versus BerryJuice in Group D3. Now, this is a very important match. All right? Both of these participants are 0-1 in their group, meaning whoever wins has a very real chance at survival. Dropping to 0-2, I think in the current standings of this group, will effectively almost eliminate you, if not entirely remove you from any potential of advancing. I don't know, the systems, there's too many numbers. I'm not very good with numbers. I apologize. That being said, I think this should be a good one. We all saw Barry yesterday with his razor close match against Spug. And Mülayim, the slideshow sultan, his PC powering through and getting him through that run. I'm hoping to see a double PB here, all right? I want to see about at least a 30-40 for Barry. And I want to see Mülayim. I want to see him drop into the 40s. I think that'll be good. I don't know. That's not me. That's not me playing favorites. I want to see both of these guys hauling ass. All right. Now, if both runners are ready, I'll throw the countdown over to Stig. Barry, are you ready?
I am ready.
Mülayim, you said you were ready a couple moments ago, so I assume you're ready. But yeah, he's hovering the start. All right, Stig, hit us with that countdown.
All right, starting on 4. 1, 2, 3, GTA 4. Good skill.
And that means go. All right, good luck to both the runners. Now, it's getting a little late for Stig. He's gonna be eepy in no time, so I'm probably gonna be running this one solo for the most part, unless he's got something interesting to say. So buckle in. Oh yeah, we already got some great copy pasta. We got spam this moolah to support Mülayim. It doesn't really I don't know. It doesn't really roll off the tongue, but you know, I love to see the support regardless. All right, huge difference in loads here. Obviously, Mülayim's hardware really just pushing as hard as it can. You know, upwards of, what is this going to be, 30 seconds of loads? You know, here's the thing. GTA 4, I've got good hardware. There were times where I was getting loads this long because I was on Complete Edition, I had DXVK, and I'm running on very modern hardware. You know, there was times when I was pushing 30 seconds on a load. One time I had a taxi warp that took, I think, 50 seconds. You know, so it's not just a hardware thing. There are various configurations, game versions, and external tools that can really affect these loads, but Mülayim is into the game and is on the move. Barry's already into the police car. Let's see how his backup situation looks. It looks bleak. I'm not seeing anything. He's probably going to make his way over to the fun fair. See if he can find a little beat cop on his lunch break, strolling down the road. Nothing on the forehand. Let's see on the backhand. Is that a cop? I don't know. I have the quality so low. Kind of looks like a cop. That is a cop. Right. Barry rotating his angle a little bit to maybe avoid blowing up that propane tank. Ooh, very gung-ho with his shotgun blast. You know, gets into the busted animation, then fumbles a little bit. He narrowly could have missed that pistol glitch. It was a little scary. And a much better Tisdale than he had yesterday. You know, I'm not afraid to say it. I've known Barry for a little bit. I know his Tisdale is solid. So this is good. All right, Mülayim into his police car. Searching up Tisdale and calling for backup. That load is going to be the most noticeable gap so far. as no runners have really made any blatant mistakes or mishaps. Spam the strawberry to support the Care Bear. It does not roll off the tongue. Spam this berry to support Mülayim. Doesn't rhyme either. Okay, alright. Chat? Chat. Oh, okay, let's see this pistol glitch from Mülayim. Beautiful. Beautifully done. Alright. Honestly, better than Barry's. No offense to Barry, of course. You know, the nature of the game. Things happen. And he's getting out of Antonio. He's getting out of Antonio. Gonna make his way over to Alonso. But, chat, please work on your copy pastas. Take the extra minute or two to think of something that rhymes or, you know, some alliteration that sounds good. Really anything, you know. You got plenty of letters on your keyboard. Good rhyme goes a long way. Did Mülayim improve his game performance ever so slightly compared to yesterday? I noticed live split only counts full seconds now. I'm uncertain about the live split indicator, but he did mention that he turned on some kind of turbo boost. Might have been on the CPU. I know some older Intel CPUs, I think they all have a turbo really, but I think some of the older ones you might actually have to enable that. I'll be honest, it does look like maybe we're pushing more like 17 frames instead of 15. Spam this dairy to support Barry. See, there you go. I believe that one was coined by DJ Knuckles. If not DJ Knuckles, it was probably Wolfel. Alright. Something you may have missed, I did not mention it. Barry actually skipped the Alonso armor. Now, he was saying that he's been doing this in practice. Personally, to me, he's just a cocky bastard. Why would you ever skip that armor? You're crazy. Crazy in the coconut. That boy needs therapy, you know? And he goes for a more traditional Tyler route going into the park. Surprisingly, not too much slower than the optimal Tyler route. If you're going to do any target differently, this one kind of makes the most sense. Because the time you can lose on the optimal route vastly outweighs the consistency of going through the park. And that is Mülayim done with Antonio. Back in the car, gonna make his way to Alonso. We'll see what he decides to do with the airport armor. Yeah, get your bets in. I forgot to bet on this, actually. BerryJuice is a heavy favorite in this matchup. A 94-1 return if you bet on Mülayim. Look, I hope you're betting responsibly because anything can happen. You know, Barry's house could get, or apartment, wherever he's living, could be decimated by, you know, a stray bulldozer going down the road. Now, is that, you know, is that 1 to 94 odds? No, probably not, but I would not be surprised if something crazy happens. You can never count anything out. I don't know if Barry has autosave. Maybe he gets to Harrison, game crashes, he's got to run it all the way back. Meanwhile, at that point, Mülayim could be maybe an early Alderney. Just imagine the scenario. Really is a world of possibilities, is it not? Burying catastrophe. Yeah. That's pretty clever. I don't mind that. Skipping armor when your opponent starts with Harrison. All right, Alonso down from Mülayim. Barry's facing a little resistance, getting out of Scott's Park here. He's sitting on about a quarter of his health bar as well. I don't want to jinx him, but I will. I can't help but mention Paparo's first shot accuracy. If he ranches these Rodrigo goons successfully, he's going to gain good amount of time, extend that lead over Mülayim. But this is the issue here. When he goes down here for Paparo, Paparo's he's got an eagle eye, man. He's not hip firing, he's hard scoped on you. So Berry could take some shots here. It's very possible. I've seen it happen. Let's see. Okay, Paparo does not get away. And he guns down the passengers. Now, Berry, very similar to, I think it was his run yesterday, he also really doesn't have much SMG ammo at all. To me, I'll tell you right now, if I have this much SMG ammo after Paparo, he's got 169 bullets. If I got 169 after Paparo, I'm putting down like a 50-minute time. I promise you. Because I'm not going to be able to have the speed to deal with a lot of the more optional targets regarding SMG usage. You know, there's a bit of a crutch for me. Yeah, if you think you work hard, you have not seen Mülayim's CPU. This thing's probably maxing out, bouncing off the rev limiter, 95% usage. I would love to know the actual full specs. I always just assume people are on an i5 2600. But honestly, an i5 2600 might be able to handle GTA 4 pretty well. Yeah, Preston done without taking any damage as well for Berry. This car's starting to... I don't know, maybe I'm over exaggerating the damage to Berry's car. There's a good chance that it's actually fine, but it's got a hole in the ass. I just heard him giggle, so let's see how he fucks this jump up. Oh no, maybe he's just breathing. Okay. Actually, a beautiful jump.
Muted, your ass.
Alright, come on, come on. Alright, Mülayim making his way into Burt. Everything's going alright for Mülayim, just slowly but surely taking out these targets. I imagine the FPS makes it a little bit harder to get these headshots. Oh, I have the multi-Twitch open with Mülayim's stream, and he is getting a bot advertising their services. You know, banners, profile pictures, overlays, and emotes. Can you drop your Discord or Instagram in chats? What an absolutely rude thing to say to somebody who's in the middle of a race. Alright, let's check the SMG ammo for Mülayim as he leaves here. Berry's making his way into the 6-star area. Car is a little beat, I'll be honest. But it does have all its tires, and a lot of the time that's all that matters. Should have no issue with canned. Oh, you know what? I just looked at Berry's health. Wait, why didn't he pick up the bowhand health? This guy is cocky. What the hell? He's lucky Can does not fight back. He is absolutely relying on the nuts here. And look, if there's anything you gotta know about Berry and that nuts vendor do not get along. So this is gonna be a turning point in his run. If he's not able to get those nuts, I'm gonna say it's bye-bye Berry. But of course, for all the Berry fans out there in chat, I know there's quite a few. They're gonna be rooting. They're gonna be like, "Get those nuts, Berry! Woo, Berry, yeah!" So let's see what he does. He spawns him in. He gets in the animation, and it's looking good. All right, that's gonna be a full heal for Berry. Much needed. Oh, okay, the spam bot over in Mülayim's chat is now dropping their Discord and Instagram. Which also probably are not real links, but I don't know. Alright, let's see how Rodrigo goes for Mülayim. He's taking a very wide angle here, and kind of quick, too. This could result in some, a little bit of slippage from these goons, but, you know, as he rounds the corner, I don't know, they are kind of tightly grouped. And wow, okay, he takes the two front guys out, no problem. Oh, but the other guys are full sprinting. Let's see. Oh, and not much SMG ammo from Mülayim either. Oh, last guy's slipping away. Full sprint. Oh, just shooting at his feet like an old Western movie. Oh, dance, sucker. Huh. You know, Clint Eastwood or something. I think this has to be a record for like least amount of SMG ammo that we've seen in a race. I think Mülayim is already down to sub 100. And Bear, I don't even know what Barry's situation is. I don't want to ask. I don't want to distract him. He's got like 130. Ugh, okay. Well, 130 into Algonquin's not bad. You can take out Simon. You got a little bit of extra for any rough drives. Maybe Lino if you feel like it. You will nut. Well, the full line is you will nut escape. I don't know what this guy's getting at. All right, Mülayim taking care of Paparo with the pistol. And quite quickly, in fact. A quick one, straight to the dome. Oh my goodness, a high-speed vehicle swap for Berry. This thing's got some serious damage to the rear driver's side bumper, but otherwise it looks like a beast. It's in good shape. I don't think I've ever seen anybody swap on that corner. That was just a fast reaction, spur of the moment play. Let's see, slows down for Lino's alleyway. A few quick ones. Wow, making quick work of it. I don't know what Barry's like pace is realistically, but like I feel like it's got to be PB pace or close, right? Yeah, car doesn't need more than 1.5 butt cheeks. That's brilliantly put. I'm coming. And Nico does say that. Well, actually, he doesn't say that. he does not say that in the game, but he does say that on my splits. Maybe he says it says in the game. I don't know. I thought it was in a deleted call. Secret, hidden, unused content. Yeah, zones were meant to be crumpled, you know. That is a good point about Barry's patrol car. It looks worse than it is. And he gets a nice quick one. He's going to be making... Barry's going to go to Berry, and hopefully he does not get buried at Berry. Because that would be very scary. Or fairly merry for Mülayim if he does die. Well, we'll see. I don't know. I can't do this. It's too hard. I can't really rhyme, man. Lyrical miracle. Alright, let's see this Berry for Berry here. Well, Gary, that's Berry dealt with for Berry. What you giggling about, fool? Wow, you know, going in, no armor. I'm a coward. Ooh, Mülayim doing a nice little spin there on the stunt jump. Ooh, the game is really just like... You can see in real time the rage engine trying to calculate what the fuck is going on. Berry might be really cocky here. He might even forego the replacement car. In fact, it looks like it. He is going to take out this pursuing cop. Probably has a good hunch that, hey, if I do this without gray stars, it could get pretty bad. Where's it? Oh, okay. He's going for this guy right here. This was one of my favorites back when I had to race Kyle Dozit. We've been seeing oh, okay, he vaulted over the stairs. What a rookie. Point and laugh, everybody. Yeah, we've been seeing this armor really just kind of pop up in popularity. Probably the past couple weeks. I've seen Ron using it in PB attempts. Oh, kickflip denied, but he does some other crazy shit. That's not too bad. Hopefully Berry can get into position quickly enough for these Simon snipes. I do see that he has briefly had white stars. Looks like the snipes are going well so far, though. Top guy is down. Bottom guys are down. Top guy is down. Brilliant execution. Mülayim going for the bridge swap, making his way into the 6-star area. Now, Stig, this is a great time to discuss. Is baklava Turkish or Greek? made it, you know? I feel like this is something we should bring to the attention of chat. Somebody's got to figure it out, right? Surely it's not a controversial topic.
I'm going to say it's Turkish because Mülayim can hear us. I don't want to upset him.
Yeah, I don't think it's Greek either. Those Greeks, man. Don't even get me started. I digress.
I mean, this is a good
Barry.
topic. It's
Sorry. Barry got flipped over for a second. Good topic. Go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, I kept saying that the Turkish versus Greek cuisine is always a bigger point of contention for people from both countries. You know, some say that Greek cuisine is just a watered down Turkish cuisine.
Ooh. Might have some agreeers in the chat. We might have some agreeers in the voice call right now, honestly. I'll be honest, I love both. I know there's a lot of overlap, but can't complain, man.
Yeah,
everybody does a little different.
I agree. I absolutely approve of both, but I'm not an expert in food history in any way, so my opinion will not be revealed and cannot be trusted anyway.
See how it is. Yeah, for me, it's kind of like a battle between just two excellent lists of food. Oh, big lag spike there on Mülayim's stream. I don't know if that was in the game or if that was the actual stream itself. Almost skipped ahead for a moment. Looks like he's going to deal with Leo low and slow with the pistola. I got a question in the chat. Are you going to be broadcasting from Drew's suite later? For the sake of competitive integrity, I will not be in Drew's suite for his race, but I'm really excited for his debut. I think that is I think everybody's kind of holding their breath. The last person to show their face in Most Wanted Madness. Ooh, two guys right here at the top of Leo's apartment from Mülayim. He's gonna take a little bit of damage here. I'm sure he would have preferred not to. And we're gonna see a Super GT escape for Barry here. The King's Pawn variation actually going out the south side. Of course, there was a bit of a blockade out to the left. I don't blame him for not trying to squeeze through there. Things could have gotten very scary for Barry. And Mülayim off the little awning there like a pro. I've seen a lot of people double roll, even triple roll, exiting Leo's apartment. But Mülayim with the single roll, the way God intended. Oh, Barry misses his exit. And now he's got an enforcer van on his butt. Mülayim sliding down this street. It's down a tire. Barry just squeezing through that blockade. Health and armor both look good. He could definitely skip the health in Keenan's warehouse if he keeps this this level. That's Sean. That's Sean down from Mülayim. Gonna be making his way to Lino. Pretty large gap between these two fellas, but neither has died yet, and that is a good sign. I think the first hairy spot for Mülayim will be Barry, of course, the great filter. Kyle Dozit will participate in the show match before the grand final. That is correct. We will have Kyle Dozit versus myself in a unique stunt jumps race before the grand final. With the catch that if Kyle fails any jumps or dies, he has to eat a ripe plum. So keep an eye out for that one. What do we got here? What do we got here? This is a... you know, I looked away from Mülayim's stream for just a moment. I'm not sure what happened. Oh, he rerouted for this armor. Oh, but he has cops on him. I don't know how much he's going to be able to actually keep when he's leaving. I was going to say, this is a very long way away from, from Lino. But I guess he's going to just go for a complete swap. A little bit of a comfort armor for his survival. Kind of a precarious situation, though. Not a lot of readily available police cars around here. Other than the ones that obviously track them. Maybe he'll pick one up right here in the street. Let's take a look. Well, there's a couple actually pulling up on him. It's kind of scary. We'll see how much health he, or how much armor he retains on his exit to see how worth it was. And thankfully he remembers to search as well. Meanwhile, Sergi given no problems for Barry. And Barry's still on vans, fortunately for him. Okay, and we're seeing Mülayim is still obeying traffic laws, I believe. Just kind of following the GPS here. We may see a back alley approach to Lino. I don't know, does Lino and his goons, do they still go out the Landstalker side if you come in through the back? I imagine they'd maybe run out into the road. Or we'll see the main road approach. Let's see. Alright, a little bit of science here. Oh, Mülayim's game is really pushing right here. Okay. Oh, squeezing in tight. It looks like, yeah, it looks like they're scripted to go this way, even if you come in through the back. That's kind of interesting. I really hope that's not a game crash. That is not a game crash. My heart skipped for a second. Just a lot of things going on for Mülayim. If I'm Mülayim, here's my schizo theory. I'm turning off that siren. Maybe that siren is taking up like 52 kilobytes of memory. Who knows? Ah, DJ Knuckles with the save. Spam these gains to give Mülayim frames. I love it. I love it. Everybody, it'll be like it'll be like what's that thing called where you're all sharing hardware, like mining Bitcoin kind of. You know, everybody turn on hardware acceleration now to give Mülayim frames. Back to Barry's POV. He's down a tire on a really nice pace here, actually, dealing with Phil. Let's see how things go. He picked up that SMG ammo in Rodney's alley. At least I assume he did. I don't actually remember, but he's got about as much as he had back in 0 stars, so it's safe to assume he got some somewhere. And Mülayim back on the warpath, gonna be making his way to Barry. Yeah, kill the animals, give Mülayim some frames, but the animals in this category are criminals. Stig, do you know what Danny Hatmaker is wanted for in a Most Wanted database?
1 second, let me call a fellow federal agent.
Alright, Stig fucked off. Good talk. Okay, I had a joke preloaded, but it's safe to say that... Oh, okay. Oh, this is a tricky situation for Barry. He wants a replacement cop car. His is lit ablaze. He's on FIB cycle. Is he going to take the Dodge Charger at 17% APR? He is like a true North American, fresh out of the armor, or not the armor, out of the army, taking out a predatory car loan as he takes this FIB Buffalo over to Marty's compound. Probably Barry a little bit. Oh my goodness. Okay. Close call for Barry. Barry has some very funny run-ins with Marty. Always doing something different for him. Meanwhile, Mülayim had a very successful, well, I don't know if it was very successful. I was distracted by our discussion. But successful enough, Barry, that he's out of here with a pretty fresh car and most of his armor. So I assume it had to have been very successful. And still with the siren on, which is starting to drive me absolutely insane.
You know,
We'll see how he does Simon. The siren's actually going to hurt him here with Simon, I think, but we'll see. Go ahead, Stick.
since Danny is a confirmed arms dealer, you know, it would be good if you could have like a good ending Danny where instead of killing him, you just get an SMG from him in a deal. You got a deal with him, and you just drive away, and it counts as a completed most wanted target.
Yeah, maybe when we do moved most wanted, we'll have some branching paths for targets. I'll look into it. But no, the answer is not arms dealing. It was littering. That was the joke. But that was like 5 minutes ago at this point.
I don't get it.
The joke is that he's not actually, you know, wanted for littering, but it would be funny because you would take a guess. The idea was you would guess, and whether you were correct or incorrect, I was gonna just tell you you were wrong, and it was for littering. Anyways, I digress. Barry's buffalo is absolutely smoking. Oh, I would kill for some smoked buffalo here. Oh, and he's doing a little breakdancing. Is that stereotypical on his stream right there? A little b-boy action? All right, love to see it. This buffalo looks like absolute shit, but he should be able to make it over to Noel, no problem, provided he does not hit any explosives. Oh, and he's gonna save the health for when he leaves. I don't know what he plans on leaving in. This thing might not start. Like mini Dodge Chargers, it's beat to shit, and probably just a V6.
Nah, there's no way this is a V6.
You don't think so? I don't think it's particularly faster than the Patrol and Cruiser.
I mean...
Then again, I haven't looked at the engine block model. It may actually have... Yeah, well.
Yeah, maybe Barry actually knows what it is. There's no way
We'll
FIB would drive a V6.
I don't know, man. Liberty City might cheap out on the fleet vehicles.
Nah, they have like they have a budget of like a country in Europe.
I got a glimpse at the engine block there. It definitely looks like a V8. My goodness. Mülayim's getting chewed up. Not even... Is this by cops or is this by Kristoff's gang? Oh, hopefully he can get the last guy so he doesn't have to come back here, but it does not look like he did. Oh, that's heartbreaking. That's going to be one trip to Kristoff for Mülayim. Barry, meanwhile, had to abandon his beloved Charger and is now on foot looking for a replacement. What's he going to go for? They're coming for him. They're sliding. They're slipping and sliding, and they're shooting. Oh, that is just heartbreaking. Alright, Druzy, if you're watching, take notes of Mülayim's stream. In between slides, you can see that he just started blasting. And really, that's about all you can do. Maybe get a lucky cop outside. $7-liter V8 motor. Yeah, it's true. Why are there no 3-cylinder 1-liter engines in GTA 4, man? We need some smaller cars. Where's the Fiat Panda mod for GTA 4?
There's a Lada Kalina mod for GTA 4.
Oh, okay. Lada, I'm not very familiar with most Lada models. Is it a two-stroke?
I think it's 4-cylinder.
Okay.
It's,
Okay. As long as it can get up these stairs.
I was hoping Shadow Dog would install that mod, but he didn't seem very interested, despite talking about La Decalina all the time. Odd guy.
Must be like a. Is it a more modern Lada?
Yeah, it's like
Ooh,
2006. I would guess.
they're still making cars?
I mean, I guess they do now. Yeah. They were
Crazy.
owned by.
We're seeing a patrol hard moment.
They were owned by Renault.
Sorry.
But then something happened a few years ago, and they're no longer owned by Renault. Partially, I guess.
Believe it. Pull up in the Dacia Sandero. Could be good. All right. Third time is the charm for Mr. Mülayim. Meanwhile, Barry, both runners, driving back into Algonquin. Barry obviously has a different final destination. He's going all the way to Harrison. Doesn't opt to pick up the armor. He's confident in his driving ability. Hopefully he does not on FIB, because one slow corner... Oh, he's not on FIB. Okay. I was going to say, one slow corner could be his downfall. Which of those Euro car manufacturers is the one that was messing around with Nissan? Is it Renault? The Renault Nissan Alliance or whatever?
I think so. It's a
That
bit
sounds
of a weird
awful.
one. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Kind of. It's a little crazy. I don't think anybody's making good cars anymore, man. Good cars are kind of gone. What's the last good car they made? Trick question.
The News Cruiser.
Ford Crown Vic. Yeah. Well, I mean, yeah. I mean, the News Cruiser is more like a Lincoln kind of Mark 8 kind of. It's kind of got that long, slim body. Definitely handles better than a Mark 8, that's for sure.
I don't know. I
Oh, he's nothing.
Yeah, could have gone a lot worse.
Yeah. A little off track. All right, Christoph, take 2 for Mülayim. Meanwhile, Barry's at match point over here. He's fighting for his survival. He knows that if he wants to advance, he has to put down a solid performance here. He can't just win. He needs a decent time, too. That being said, if he can get up here and wrap this up before 37 minutes, that is a pretty good time. There's a Crown Vic in your city? How the hell did it get over there? That don't make no damn sense. Oh, head-on collision for Mülayim with an enforcer. That thing is about 6 times heavier than the patrol car. All right, let's see how Harry handles... Oh, not a Harry. Barry. He's got a couple more goons left. He's a little over half health. Should be perfectly fine. Doesn't have a bat, so doesn't have to worry about anything like that. And oh my god, no Sopranos spoilers, but there's a character that kind of got done just like that. Shotgun right to the side of the head. Poor what's his face Harrison didn't even see it coming. He was just a kid, that Harrison, man.
That death was
That's
very disappointing.
Yeah. I mean, the cards were kind of stacked against you. That Buffalo was not making it out of there. Maybe if you went across the river, maybe.
There was just no cars around for me to switch to. I was really hoping to switch after Noel.
What are you gonna do?
Cry.
What are you gonna do?
Hey, Barry,
Yeah,
can
no
you
crying.
do?
That's a dub.
Can you go do a roll to prove the legitimacy of your run? Cause I think it was a 37:04 because I started the time a bit late, so I tried to compensate by finishing a bit late as well.
That's not a roll. That doesn't count. Oh, there you go. Okay.
I had to think
All
of
right.
how you combat roll for a second.
Yeah. Barry, could you do the paper trail dupe real quick to make sure your run's legit?
Oh, for sure.
Hey, Barry, could you do a full USJ run with no hood cam real quick just kind of make sure your run's like legit?
Oh shit. Okay. Yeah.
Hey, Barry, could you do a Vice City SSU run while we have a couple minutes just to make sure that just make sure your run's legit?
Okay. Just let me finish the USJs first.
Okay, he's taking too long. This is kind of suspicious. All right, Mülayim taking care of these Covey goons. One or two of them heading for the exit. Oh, I really hope he takes the Super GT here because this patrol car looks fucking bad. And it looks like he will. Could be one quick drive-by on the exit and he'll be making his way to Alderney. Certainly on PB pace. Going deathless from here would be a nice chunky PB. That being said, though, something that less experienced runners, one of the main pitfalls is the deathless Alderney. And the truth is for a good deathless Alderney, I feel like you need to keep the armor from Covey. You need to keep that armor at least until, like a little bit of it, at least until fill. That's kind of like my gauge. Like, am I really going to be able to do fill with half health? Because think about that chain of targets back to back where you don't get an opportunity to leave the area and go, get something else. Like, oh, I got to take a quick break. I'm going to go grab a health pack. You're going to go grab a health pack while you're doing Danny? No, you're not. You're going to go out that gate where all the cops are stuck and you're going to get gunned down. I know there's one like right outside. You really going to go all the way back out there? You're going to go there beforehand and then bring them inside? Any number of potential issues, but Alderney definitely. Most people, they understand. Like, okay, if I die on Barry, if I miss my Simon Snipes, it's unfortunate. But Alderney definitely consistently it's got to be the hardest section of Most Wanted. I think it's safe to say it is. And meanwhile, Barry looks like he's doing some stunt jumps. Managed to steal a Squallow. Now, for those unfamiliar with unique stunt jumps, we typically do the boat jumps, 2 of them, 2 of 50, at the start of the run, because boat spawns are really, to the best of our knowledge, completely random, and it is the definite low point of the run. And the Squallow, in my opinion, and I'll be honest, my opinion should matter a little bit for stunt jumps. I've done it a lot. Yeah, it's embarrassing that my time's not better, considering how much time I've put in. That's a different issue. Stop bringing it up, alright? But the Squallow is very hard to hijack. It does not have many good points to grab onto, and typically they're driving very, very fast. And there's no kind of hitch on the back of the boat either to catch you. Both the Jetmax and the Squallow have like a little bucket, So getting a Squallow is always a nice surprise. Mülayim just cleaning up Keenan's parking garage here. Barry pushing the glass on the police car because he has a Most Wanted brain rot. This is not what you do in stunt jumps.
I even searched for backup.
Yeah, searching for backup and pushing the window. Funnily enough, and not switching VD to 1, which is also an Omega low moment. And I don't even think his view distance is correct, but I digress. He's going to do it on 100. He's just a Giga Chad, I guess. Oh, Mülayim taking a couple shots from the helicopter here. Dinging his car up. It's going to lower the resale value. Oh, give him some frames, man. Give him some frames. Okay. All right. On to Sergi. Oh, we got an Erectic Raptor raid. Thank you for the raid. What's up with the slideshow for Mülayim? Low end PC? Yes, absolutely. I believe Mülayim is running on some vintage hardware. No shame in that. But definitely is going to affect, you know, the ease of most things in the game. Most things are easier on higher FPS, or at the very least 60 or 30. I can't even imagine aiming on... I'm going to say this is averaging maybe about 15, maybe. And that's not fun to aim on, you know. Every movement you make is gonna... It's like you're moving through molasses. It looks like 10. Yeah, I mean, there's been some times during Mülayim's run where it definitely dropped to 0. Oh, and Barry takes the billboard jump a little too hot. One of the trickier, more technical jumps in the 0-star area for stunt jumps. There is... It comes with feel for the most part, but there is a kind of sound cue from the engine. Kind of know exactly how fast you want to be going, but yeah.
I'm gonna out myself. I definitely thought 4th gear was 3rd gear there.
Oh, okay. I don't remember off the top of my head. I'm really going off of muscle memory most of the time, but I do think it's the bottom of 4th gear, and obviously a little bit to the right side, and abuse the slow-mo as much as you can. Very precarious jump. Oh, and he's gonna flip! Another crash out for Barry. 0-star section in stunt jumps is... It's not particularly dangerous, but some of these jumps are just absolutely brutal. And this little hop to the other side of the highway, or wherever this is going, I don't know, I guess it's not really a highway. That's also pretty tricky. And if you get bad traffic here or there, you run into something, you fall off your bike, boom, you lost time, you're not getting world record. Very little room for error. Meanwhile, Mülayim doing a little breakdancing, similar to Barry earlier on the road away from Mervyn. I think that's where that was. Sounds about right. Yeah, Mülayim is in a way you could call this. It's kind of like a PS3 cosplay, you know. Oh, I missed it. Barry must have missed this jump and had to reroute all the way back. Kind of embarrassing. One of my least favorite jumps in 0-star here. It's very hard to find a balance between speed and angle to land, keep your gear. Barry's landing was successful, obviously, but he did lose the gear, and so he's losing, you know, fractions of seconds, maybe a second and a half, getting back on an ideal line. Oh, and he goes for the Psycho Spook jump, but he's no Spook, is he? He is. Look at that. A beautiful pirouette. Now, tell me that was not your first time ever attempting that, Barry.
It was like my 4th.
Oh, okay. Okay, I actually haven't seen you do it. Nice, okay. I mean, for a 4th attempt... Ooh, he lands! Oh, okay, he's fine. I was going to say, he rotated that bike a lot more than I like to there, and I thought he was going to hit his ass, or if he landed a little bit too much nose down, would actually straighten back out and go into the water. But he saves it. Meanwhile, Mülayim on fire on Phil. He's getting out on foot. Is he going to be able to snipe Phil from here? Stop him from getting away? This would be a crazy shot if he could. Oh no, it looks like he's hauling ass. The goons are getting away. Oh, I don't even know what you do here. Do you just go straight for the replacement car and try to search him up again? Might be his best bet. Decent replacement, but these helicopters are on him. They're locked in. Alright, let's see how Barry handles this jump right here. Oh my goodness. Okay, that is the tail end of an Annihilator. Who knows what it hit? Nope. Daco is backseating in Mülayim's chat saying stream at different settings to improve your FPS. Mülayim is playing with shadows off on 800 by 600 resolution, I believe. And many things at their minimum setting, so I don't know how much more there is to be gained. But I'll let them sort it out. Alright, second attempt at Phil. At the very least, if he can kill them, this will be a checkpoint. I don't know. I don't know how his odds are of getting out. Oh, the car is blocked. This is going to be close. Can he get him? Okay, that is a successful fill. Mülayim can take solace knowing that he does not have to go back into this parking lot. Meanwhile, what is Barry doing here? Is Barry going for the secret Goodwill 0-star armor? Well, right now he's just dead hanging and not climbing. I guess he can't climb there. Nice little cemetery armor. Can't say, you know what, I picked it up one time ever, I think, but every time I've come to go and get it, I've just forgotten where it is, and I can't find it. Oh.
Will was doing it for a good while there. That's the only reason why I know where that's at.
Yeah, it was.
I would have never
very
guessed there was
interesting.
anything there.
Oh, okay. We're seeing about 1.5 frames on Mülayim's POV right now. Push, little CPU, push. Yeah, picking up armor in stunt jumps is a little bit unorthodox with the modern route and strategies. Back in the day, it made a lot more sense. You know, before we knew about searching up Juan. Oh, okay, Barry fails the jump into Algonquin. He was going very fast and a bit of an off angle. Now he's going to have to attempt it again with 6 stars, which could be very funny. Wonder if we'll see a little bit of early hood cam. Nope, okay, he's just going to die and go... Okay, well, that's a field goal. That is 1 point, I believe. Oh, Knuckles, you used to get that vest? You only ran the category, like, maybe... How many runs did you complete of Unique Stunt Jumps, Knuckles? Was it... It was only, like, 3 complete runs, right? God, who the hell's calling me? Let me look this up. Let me look this number up. I need information. It's sus. If they need to get a hold of me, they'll leave a message. You completed 7 runs? I don't remember 7 completed runs. That's crazy. I thought it was like 3 or 4 completed runs. I mean, maybe... Like, there were attempts, don't get me wrong. I saw you reset, but... Nope. Barry gets knocked down in comical fashion. Very funny looking. Probably gonna get into the busted animation here, yeah. Unfortunate. Alright, let's see Mülayim's route back. Camera down, maybe, to maximize FPS. Just chugging along. Oh, Barry almost looked up John there. John will not get you a bike. Mülayim's opponents should play at locked 30 for fair play. Unless his opponent is UTD Stig, I just don't see it happening. Oh, okay, Barry has been ran over at the gas pump. 2-star wanted level. This NRG is kind of just running around in loops. Looks like he's going to take a Sanchez instead. Maybe he just wants to catch up with the NRG. And he has gone down. If this is a stunt jump race, this would be tragic. Alright. Mülayim back to Danny with almost full health. This could be good. I think a lot of it's going to come down to how he handles these targets. It's going to be just strictly an audit and test of his aim. But he does break the gate on his way in, which is, in my eyes, very, very inadvisable. And staying this close to the gate also gives the cops a great opportunity to re-spot him. But it looks like they're screwing around elsewhere. He will go unpunished. And at this frame rate, I can't really blame him. Okay, we're down to 0. Okay, back up to 1, 1.5, 4 frames. So far, so good, but with that broken gate, I'm scared. I'm scared a cop's gonna pull in and ruin the party. Alright, take 2 for Barry doing this stunt jump into Algonquin. Let's see how he lines it up. He does the customary flip, and then it flips back over. That is going to be not good enough. Was that on keyboard?
No, that was controller. I thought that wasn't supposed to happen on patch 4.
I don't know. That doesn't happen to me ever. I'm just good, I guess. I don't know. Used to always happen to Knuckles, too. I don't know. There's something with game version. Knuckles was on patch 4, though, I think. Funnily enough. Alright, okay, Mülayim's slideshow. Let's see it. Making his way to Marty. Let's see how fast this RPG rocket moves on low FPS. Actually, a very quick shot from Marty, but I still hear it. Okay, finally blew up. Oh, he's gonna do his, okay. Well, oh, Barry's dead. Did a car drop down and smash you? What happened?
6-star, and a big van pushed a car into my way.
I see. Okay. Alright, Mülayim, you know, I kind of like this strategy. Like, if you're actually completely Ochko after Danny, and you have cops behind you, you can't turn around and go get the health pack on that side. What Mülayim does here, by activating Marty, going and grabbing the health, and then coming back, I'll be honest, I like this as a strategy. This is completely viable. Of course, your health needs to be in dire shape for it to really make sense. But for the most part, pretty solid. I think Marty is still alive, so we could see some potentially dangerous RPG action, let's see. Maybe he's going to be just fine. That looks like it's the last target. Very nice. Alright, Mülayim now en route to Mervyn. This one's going to be very tough on low FPS because 2 Patriots on the road already is going to cause some problems for that hardware. Let alone a potential swarm of cops, a nice little hog pile. I'm just hoping and praying he can stay on vans. That's going to be a huge determining factor, I think. And he's going to go for a swap here at the rear of Marty's compound. It's pretty good. You know, one benefit of playing on this FPS is Mülayim's never getting stuck on any doors. If he wants to get into a police car, he's in. Oh, okay, he gets to exit the traditional side. Alright, Barry is on a chopper. Spam this gherkin to defeat Mervin? I love it. I love it. Keep him coming. Give this guy a raise. Hope this is a nice clean Mervin for Mülayim. That would be ideal. Hopefully he can take out the lead of the convoy. And it sounds like he took out the lead of the convoy, but I can't really tell because I don't think the gameplay's caught up. Okay, the gameplay has caught up. That was the horn that I thought I was hearing. Oh my goodness, okay. PB pace for Mülayim. This could be huge. Let's see which Noel approach he opts for. Surely he won't take like the second or third right and go on to the cool new route. Or you cut through that parking line. I don't know how many races he's been watching now. Okay, it looks like we're gonna see either a Josh approach. Yeah, it's looking like a Josh approach. Oh wait, no. See, I don't even remember where the turn is. Yeah, it is gonna be a Josh approach. Still on Vans though. So all he's gonna lose is maybe a little bit of time. And you know, the car's in good shape, but oh man, taking this corner, we're looking at like 4 FPS. Oh, this is so scary to see. And hopefully the police will be able to deal with some of Noel's gang, activating it early with both the siren and the driving route. Dad's never told me how to prevent that. I don't know how to prevent it because it doesn't happen to me. Wait, what the hell just happened? What happened on Mülayim's POV? Why did he fall down?
I think that happened last time as well. At the same place.
Did Nico trip?
Yeah, it must be an FPS meme.
Holy shit, imagine you come in here on 4 FPS and you just start tripping over like concrete blocks and shit. That's crazy.
I mean, if you have 4 FPS in
scary.
real life, that's probably what would have happened to you as well.
Well, maybe. Or if you have 4 FPS in real life, you might just take your steps very slowly, very carefully. Oh, Mülayim needs to get through these targets quickly, and then he needs to get out quickly. This could be scary. Oh, he's getting chunked. Oh, and that's gonna be another drive to Noel. That's heartbreaking. I was hoping for the fat PB right there. Play was probably to grab the SMG from the guys, the first 2 guys he killed. I mean, this is all easier said than done, you know, because I tried doing it at that frame rate, but. A pretty long hospital load, kind of sad. Alright, let's see how Barry handles the meat grinder. This is the jump right here that doesn't let me get any run off of the ground. I can come in here on best pace ever and then immediately lose everything. One day we'll crack the code on this. I bet I bet it's something simple like, oh yeah, if they're over here, go here. Oh, if they're over there, go here. Ooh, Barry actually... Oh, okay, never mind. I was going to say he's fortunate to pass that. But not being able to save it and getting knocked off the bike is a death sentence. He ain't getting out of this. Alright, Mülayim's going guns blasting. Or guns blazing, I guess. Guns blasting is not an expression. Getting his replacement car so he can make his drive back. There's obviously a lot of danger in any 6-star category in getting a 3-star wanted level before you make it back to the 6-star section. You can die from a 3-star wanted level easily. Cops will not shoot you from the vehicle on 3 stars, but cops on foot, I don't know the conditions for 1-star. I've definitely been shot at by 1-star cops before that are on foot, but I think you have to have already started to, like, evade them, you know? I do think their first instinct is to arrest you, and then after that they get progressively more violent. But on 3-star, cops on foot are genuinely pretty much just as dangerous as they are in 6-star. They will try to kill you. Oh no, is Mülayim stuck here? Is this a cruise hard moment? Alright, okay, well, run it back. Ooh, Berry taking the bridge on his return to the 6-star. It's kind of interesting. I don't think I ever took this route. Normally take the walk path. The bridge better? It might be better. No, it can't be better. He's got to like turn like down 1 or 2 more roads, I think.
It's very, very dangerous. I would not recommend doing it in an actual run. Easy way to lose your pace.
Doesn't inspire confidence. Right. What was this thing called? Star Junction? Star Junction jumps for Berry. These jumps absolutely suck once again. Very, very determined by exactly how many cops are trailing you. Not a fun time, but very simple jumps at the very least. Oh, and he threads the needle. That was kind of scary. And the jump is good. Hits the slide, turns around, and he goes for Star Junction jump in number 2. Now, this is the tricky one. If you're on Vans, which you do want to be on Vans, if you're on Vans, you can get absolutely shit-canned here. Completely blocked. But we're seeing Berry taking... I don't know, is he taking a crazy run-up? No, he just has way too many cops on him. Okay, this is an intentional decision for sure. Cops, for some reason, are very, very skilled when it comes to blocking this jump, as are pedestrians, as you almost saw there. We're going to see him take Spoog's Alley. Spug is renowned for his usage of this alley. I prefer to land in the road if I can and take a nice straight line, but there is nothing wrong with cutting through the alley. Maybe cost you a few seconds at most. A very tricky jump coming up for Berry here. This one is largely just completely solved, but he's taking a sidewalk approach, which is, I don't know, it kind of just stressing me out. And he does it in first person. Okay. A lot of runners actually pull the camera out here. And yep, okay, he does not land in the appropriate spot. Correct gear for this is top gear. Honestly, kind of just like flat out, and you maybe like, I don't know. I'm trying to think right now. It's definitely top gear, but I don't remember if it's the bottom or if it's just kind of like you just kind of float it. And then the angle on the plank is also kind of important. Lost many a run to this. But not nearly as many as the meat grinder, of course. Alright, Mülayim about... how far to Noel do we think we are? Is he about the halfway point? He'll probably be about the halfway point when he makes it to the blockade. Hoping he's on Vans. And Berry is gunned down. Alright, well now I have very little to talk about for the next probably minute and a half. We'll just see how Mülayim handles this. Oh man, getting dizzy just watching. Still on Vans though, that is a silver lining, and he got the safety armor. Should be another day at the office when he makes it back to Noel, but his car is smoking. Being forced into an early swap will almost surely cost him some of his armor. Okay, but he's gonna go for the police station cop car right here, which is actually, I don't know. I guess it's safe. Nobody really on his tail. Maybe one guy, but he should be able to get out without much problem, I think. At Zazzlebar, can you please confirm what time an EST Drew Boy will be running? Praying emoji. Alright, okay. Getting one guide.
Yes, 7 p.m. EST, according to the plans.
Isn't that the time you literally told her earlier?
Yes, it is.
Yeah. Here, I'll double check. What's today, Friday? Drusius versus God's 666th child, 7 p.m. Eastern, July 18th, Danny. You heard it here. Not first, but again. Potentially for the third time. Yep, 7 p.m. Estonia time. Thank you, Ron.
Time zones scare the fuck out of me sometimes.
Dude, they're so complicated, and I really don't understand this UTC shit. How's
I
it
don't either,
universal
man.
if I don't know it, you know? It's kind of funny that, like, they're like, hey, we need a universal time zone so that everybody can plan things and, you know, everybody can refer to UTC. And it's like, nobody knows UTC, though. So it's literally, it's kind of the same process. I guess it's a little nicer than being like, here's my time zone and my time. You convert it. And now it's like, okay, we'll both convert it. Splitting the labor.
It's still very British-centric. Why is UTC 0, them?
Good question. I thought they used GMT, though.
They do! But even more question of why they're 0.
I don't know. Time zones are scary. Mülayim narrowly grabs that health pack over here at the hospital. I'm hoping he can get out of here alive. I do not want to have to watch another drive to Noel. Oh, but he doesn't want to have to drive to Noel either. All right. Take 2.
So
Let's see
Zaz,
how
I've
it's
been
gonna-
wanting to ask you. This is like quite important. What's your opinion on the Hot Pockets getting rid of the sleeve situation?
They're getting rid of the sleeve? Also, what the fuck?
It's been gone.
No, you're kidding me. How are they distributing the heat appropriately?
They just tell you shove that shit in the microwave.
No way. It's gonna ooze out. It's gonna have that cream pie spilling out of it. The fucking, you know how it is when you nuke it. It's gonna have a little bit coming out the butt.
Burn your hands, forehead.
Yeah, how am I supposed to grip it and rip it, man? That's actually, dude, that's fucking, I would protest them if I actually ate their products like frequently. I used to as a kid. I'd tear those things up, make like 3-4 at a time. Hell yeah. But oh man, like that's just unnecessary cost cutting, right? Like there's no benefit. It's just anti-consumer.
Exactly.
Okay, Knuckles gives a very expected response. Well, I cooked them in the oven. All right, we got an oven cooker over here, somebody who's too good for a microwave. Oh, these Americans are using a microwave to heat up water. Water?
I'm not spending 45 minutes heating up the oven for a fucking Hot
why
Pocket.
don't you just have a kettle? Oh, you just buy an electric kettle. That's what we all use. Hot Pocket is like a tiny little, typically like pizza flavored. It's like a breaded pocket. It's kind of like a sausage roll, I guess. Right? Isn't that what they kind of describe a sausage roll in the same way I would describe a Hot Pocket? It's a name brand, like a microwave or oven sausage roll kind of product with different fillings. You know, you can get like meat and cheese, you can get pepperoni. They got like broccoli and cheddar. All kinds of flavors in there. It's a nice little bready contained. It's like a bready cylinder. It's not cylinder shaped, but you know, filled with stuff. They're good. They taste very good. What's with that fake cockney? That's how they all talk, innit? Alright, let's see how Barry's doing with his stunt jumps. As Mülayim makes his way back, hopefully he has no cops on him and he'll be able to grab this safety armor with no issues. Got a cop? I can't even tell. The FPS is so low. Okay, not a cop. Yeah, it's rectangular. Yeah, it looks like a McDonald's pie. You know how like a McDonald's apple pie. I don't even know if that compares. Maybe they're different over there. There's a name for that kind of thing when you put stuff inside of another thing. Not like a calzone, but a more generalized term. I'm sure. Dude, a calzone would go crazy right now.
I definitely would. But I'm not entirely convinced they're not trolling you right now. They definitely have Hot Pockets over there.
Of course it oozes out. That's why it's called a hand pie. Absolutely fucking disgusting mods. Ban them. But yeah, I don't know. Getting rid of the... but for context, for what Barry was talking about... historically, they always came with this really kind of interesting, not aluminum, but like paper with like a little bit of some kind of metallic, semi-metallic material that you would slide the Hot Pocket, which is frozen, or in the freezer, very cold. You would slide it into this kind of weird, like a wristband almost. Like, a sleeve. It's a sleeve, right? A sleeve that goes on the Hot Pocket. And then you microwave it, or you throw it in the oven if you're fucking British or too good for a microwave. And then another benefit of this sleeve is that once it was cooked, the sleeve did not get hot. So you could grip it by the sleeve, and then you could actually... It had a perforated line where you could peel it, and then the sleeve gets smaller, and now you can hold the thing, the Hot Pocket, which is very hot, without burning your hand. And, you got a nice little gripper. But I guess now they're getting rid of that, so you fucking burn the shit out of your hand. Or use your knife and fork. Yeah, it's a holder. Yeah. I mean, it's a holder that also has, like, function, It's a very cool design, actually. Oh, ham and cheddar. Dude, ham and cheddar. Ooh, man. Used to tear those up. Maybe we'll talk more about, like, frozen... oh, yeah, you should be on the broadcast for Jeruzzi's. He's a... Dude gets like the most gourmet frozen pizza you've ever heard of. It's called like Dr. Extremo's Billionaire Pizza. It sounds delicious, dude. He's like, dude, you got to get the Screamin' Sicilian Stromboli from Gargantuan Enterprises. It's so good. I don't think I can get him in Florida, I'll be honest. Holy shit. Mülayim is effectively just like walking on water here. Going so unbelievably fast. Like, the game doesn't even... Oh, thank God he didn't get pinned there. That was so scary. I think he's gonna go for the wall hop here. Okay, with enough health and armor, he should be alright. Yeah, warp speed. That's literally looked... what it looked like. No, I don't think it was Screamin' Sicilian. It was like a... Dr. Robusto's Mega Pizza. Not a Screamin' Sicilian. I'm slandering him. Oh. It's called like Extremo Pizza. I don't know. I'm coming up blank. Kylo was gonna try it at some point.
I've certainly never seen that before in my life.
I mean, it looks like very good quality, I will admit. But one of the benefits of pizza is that it doesn't actually have to, like, be quality to be good. Oh my goodness, Mülayim caught out reloading in front of these goons, but it looks like he's going to be alright. A lot of body shots. Okay. Doesn't pick up the SMG from the goons, which, I'll be honest, he's down to 120 pistol bullets here. Doesn't pick up the SMG on the exit either. I'm starting to get a little worried. He may be doing Harrison with just a pistol, which is completely doable, but you know, you like to have a little bit extra. I guess no AR either. Let's see if he can get a nice quick replacement car here. They are starting to pile in though. There's going to be one coming up behind him as well. He's running. Okay. Takes out the passenger. Gets in. How many shots is he going to take here? Oh, that is his armor pretty much gone. And he's going to search here too. Virtuoso? Yeah, it's like a virtuoso pizza. Alright, okay. Alright, Mülayim made it out without too much trouble. Alright, Barry's gonna be making his way into Alderney here. Hop in the river. And it's beautifully done. Very nice. Final drive, hopefully, for Mülayim here. Just one more corner and then a straight line to Harrison. This is where it all ends, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, a little bit of a 0 FPS moment. Just through the fence. First goon is down without much issue. Okay. 125 pistol rounds left for Mülayim here. He does have some shotgun. Oh, he's got 30 SMG and 30 AR. So he's got some toys to play with here. So with extended range. Alright, Kyle jump for Barry, not to distract from Mülayim's POV. But pay close attention to Barry's POV coming up here. See if he is blessed by the Kyle jump. Alright, Mülayim making his way up slowly but surely. He's got one in the chamber and one full magazine for the AR. And it seems like Harrison and his goons are fairly distracted by the police. Well, the situation looks good. Taking it slowly and surely, doesn't want to get caught out on an off angle, and that is a successful Kyle jump for Barry. All right, just a few more for Mülayim. I believe he's got 3 or 4 guys here. Switching to the pistol, close quarters, John Wick. Oh, okay, takes a chunky hit from one of these goons. He's gonna go for, oh yeah, he's going for center of mass here. You can tell that he's trained, you know, in police techniques. Always aim for the center of mass. All right, one goon remains. It's Harrison. He plinks him. He's fumbling. Right into the drink, baby. Well, not into the drink. That's GG for Mülayim. It would have been nice
GG,
to be in the
Mülayim.
water. Hours of all of Ankara. You love to see it. Ooh, boy. Right. Very, very close to a solid PB there, Mülayim. And once again, just insane respect for... Whew. Ooh, your frame rate scares me, man. There were multiple times where I thought the game was just going to die. I thought it was going to give out. I was worried. Oh, but yeah, Barry, you survived with a nice solid run. You're going to be 1-1 in your group. Gives you a nice prospect to finish up strong. And Mülayim, you're going to drop to 0-2, but it is not over. Still got a chance to play for 3rd place. And I'm wishing you well. And I want to see a PB. I want to see a nice live PB in all of the frame rate glory. Should be some good stuff. Barry, any thoughts leading up until your final race in the group?
I'm just Sorry.
Who's it against? Is it you and Archie? No, Archie's Drewsy's group.
It's me and Waypoint. Waypoint 2.
Oh my god. Okay, that's gonna be terrifying, man. You need to practice. Waypoint is a beast.
I know.
I'm speaking to you as a friend right now, Barry. You need to be in tip top condition. I don't want. Promise me you won't skip the airport armor when you race Waypoint.
I don't know if I can promise that.
All right, you know better than me. It's your run after all. Oh, but I hope you're in tip top shape. All right, Stig. Anything you want to cover? Our next race, is it just whenever? Is it like immediately next, or do we got time to kill? What's going on?
It's in a minute.
It's in a minute. All right, ladies and gentlemen, stay tuned. I guess we're gonna take it off the air for a moment here. GG's to Mülayim and BerryJuice. Nice showing. Always a pleasure. And of course, thank you for watching. We will be right back. Don't miss it.